Hello and welcome back, our delicious friends. I'm here with Portuguese. Hi.
Hello.
This will be an in-between seasons episode, basically, to say what we did wrong, what would be fine, and everything.
Yeah.
Because from this point on, we just would basically next war we would basically conquer Portugal, then revolutionary Spain, Aragon, Leon,
Yeah,
the Papal State, and everything else.
we would just do things that weren't that interesting.
Yeah, that's basically we have
We have done the
doomstacks
game.
everywhere. That's like whatever.
We have beaten the game, in our opinion.
Yeah, there's nothing left to it. We can just click on L, like it's my ledger thingy. Here with the armies. And the French army is great and everything, but compared to us,
Yeah,
our
400
policies, they
and
will fall.
yeah, we have no manpower, but they are not that famous. But we have so much more than them.
Our morale here, we have 10% from this military zeal. We have 10% from field priest. We recover our army morale quicker. We have the discipline bonus.
Yeah, but although France is actually first in score, but yeah, look at France and look at this. Just if
Yeah.
you click on the diplomatic map mode, it's just yeah.
Yes, this is actually quite awesome. Yes. And to that, I mean, espionage would help us against France, and we have fully defensive quality and quantity. So the French are actually, I don't even know.
And we have defensive almost at full.
They have only defensive and offensive.
Yeah.
Oh, and quality and innovative. Okay, it could be actually interesting, but yeah, crushing France is just crushing France. If you really want to a fun game, just play Provence. Seriously, do it. Like from the first war on, you have 3 or 4 wars against France, and then France is gone.
Yeah.
Then our the biggest mistake we did, we just talked about this
Was
between
the
the episodes.
inflation
It's
thing.
inflation bullshit. It was really cool.
The goal.
Look at our like remember like 20, 30 episodes back, I think we have no money. Me. Like it was all the inflation was eating our money.
Pretty much, yeah.
And yeah, we had only level 1 advisors all the time because we had no money.
And now we have level 3s and 2s because there are no 3s, but if we had all level 3 advisors, we would still be making money probably.
Yep. And all the forts. I mean, we don't even bother with the forts right now.
Jeez,
They're
so
everywhere.
many forts.
And this, by the way, this is the second mistake we did. We disabled all the forts in Songhai country here in Africa. And the stupid Portuguese and French let's walk through our country. We thought, oh, there are no forts to conquer. It was kind of annoying. Nothing to stop them, so you have to keep that in mind. And if you like look at the map, look at Europe and other forts.
Yeah, they're just filled with forts.
Yeah, like in Africa, it's like, we don't need forts. Nothing. So, I can't even remember our idea groups. Religious ideas. Yeah, we did that first because reasons.
Norse. Oh yeah, Norse. The religious map mode, so cute.
Yeah, it's also nice and wide. And then you wanted quantity because reasons. Yeah, I mean, the manpower helps a lot. Influence wasn't that great here in Africa. Influence basically means you can annex people easier and grab more land, but
we had
like for
lots
this
of
Bulgaria, yeah, for the vessel, it would be nice, but we vassalized nearly none of these guys. We had to just conquer it. So we should have gone for administrative ideas there.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, and then quality because we had a lot of troops, but all they was sucking. Yeah. And also the ships, we started to have the ships in that period of time. And the quality makes ships better. And then economic, because we saw inflation is coming. Oh shit. And then I got my famous event, like -3 stability and everything. Like, oh no.
Yeah, bad
no,
times.
it's like gone. I never had this event before. They had like 30 inflation, 30%.
Yeah, and
what about that?
Shit starts happening.
Also, we have to development 3000.
Let me see here. Economy, yeah, 3005. Don't forget the 5. We have 367 provinces plus 349 non-overseas cores. Okay.
We have 367 provinces and 349 are cored. Is what the game wants to tell you, by the way. Yeah, it's a bit like what? What? Yeah, no, yeah, it makes sense, kind of, but it's a weird sentence there. Then, yeah, of course, our theocratic thingy was kind of fun because of the new events with we got with what expansion was it again?
This was the common sense.
Yeah, the common sense things with the devotion and everything is quite nice. Yeah. And especially you can't with every die you can give your next god and everything. This is quite fun. Of course, with the homemade country basically, our little vessels, you don't have flavor missions, which is kind of sad, right?
Yeah.
So you have kind of, if you're like playing France or Austria or something, you have always like this, you conquer this and then have this event, it leads to this event, and
storylines basically.
Yeah, basically yes. You don't have this. It's just constant warfare with stupid Africans. Yeah. Also, the Eastern tech, right?
Yeah.
You wondered why, right? In the beginning, I remember.
Yes.
Like, why do you want to be Eastern? Because I want to vassalize all the spies. Yeah. If you started with the Western tech. Yeah, with Western tech, you had this in your previous thing.
The problem in Portugal.
Or something. Yeah.
Portugal.
It's kind of annoying. Like, I can only make
protectorates.
And that's like meh.
Yeah. So then we went to the espionage ideas that I never gone, but it's quite useful to create mayhem.
Unrest. Yeah, mayhem. Yes. look at poor Naples. What we did. Come on.
Conquered.
We just split them in half, and then like, oh no.
And now we made Macedonia.
Yeah, and this is kind of annoying about this client state stuff. Yeah, I can't add it to the client state. This is kind of annoying.
Yeah, but basically we decided to make this because, as we said, there's not much sense in this. So just wait a second.
Yeah. No, he pops away for a second again. He sometimes has his episodes we have to run.
Yeah. I'm back. Basically, we decided to make this to give you a little bit of closure and to give us the opportunity to bring you the new expansion earlier.
Yeah, like 2 days.
So
we
basically,
could also if you can make it. Record on Thursday and just upload it later this evening. But if you have to see,
I will be able to do that. Yes,
that would be fun. So by the way, let's go through the map modes. Of course, we looked at this earlier. And they are spreading the Berber stuff. We had the religious map mode already, and we have one map mode which is quite interesting from time to time. I forget it always. What was it? It was in my mind a second ago. The trade mode where we have the problem that we as an African country can't make money from trade. I mean, it's the name of the game, right? Europa Universalis and not Africa Universalis. So we struggled with this a long time. And I wanted to check something. I forgot now.
Map mode.
Climate, no. I can't remember. It's gone.
Oh well.
Yeah,
well, I have to leave, so.
Then it's fine. We see you with Cossacks next. We have to discuss which country we want to play, so please comment on that.
Yeah.
If you want us to play one country like this or two, like in the earlier seasons, we have to think about this. See you guys next time, and of course, we love you all. Bye bye.
Bye bye.